Hello, this is Horror Chatter, and today I want to talk about an interview that was done by Jason Whitlock. It's called Fearless with Jason Whitlock, and he interviews Larry Johnson, former NFL star and Rockaware influencer, okay, about Jay-Z and Beyonce, okay? Now, he's been coming out in the past couple of years and saying some stuff, and nobody's been really listening, but what he says about Beyonce is something I've never heard before. Okay? I'm 46. I've never heard of this before. So instead of telling you about it, I'm going to let you hear it. Okay?
A was going after B. B was a very young woman. Now, I did a Rockaware photo shoot in Colorado, and I think it was during the winter time of '06 or '07. And Naomi Campbell was there, actress Jamie King was there, Jay was there, B was there, and he rented this house. We were supposed to do this rap party for this photo shoot. We rented this house, and we were watching LeBron play. And after the game, it had to be like 10 or 11 o'clock. So we getting ready to party. Mind you, it's all adults. There was a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old teenage Latin girl that was there, and I think she had to leave because she had school and she had to do homework, but she brought her mother with her. So it was no funny business going on, which I could respect that. So when 11 o'clock hit, we turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from. For a rap party at 11 o'clock at night, drinking, loud music, and us dancing wild, like, I don't know where these kids came from. And then I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants. And I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about, doesn't this look sexy? Or isn't this sexy? And in my mind, and mind you, I'm not awakened as I'm awakened now. So in my mind, I'm like, what did she just say? And then I didn't pay no attention to it. And then, obviously the liquor took hold of me and I had to leave. So I said bye to everybody and left. But those kids remained. I don't know if those kids were from the photo shoot themselves, but the fact that these kids came around adults during drinking hours or partying hours was already alarming to me. So when I hear something like this happens, I can't really discount it and say, oh, he could never do this, because I'm hearing stories, I'm seeing it with my own eyes, and I've been in situations where something don't sound or look right, and it's usually involving children.
Larry, you've just blown my mind, and so I'm going to have to ask you to, I just want to be clear on what I just heard. In 2006 or 7,
Yeah.
you're in Colorado at a winter party with Jay-Z and the people with Rock Nation. And
It was the people who helped out with the photo shoot. It was a winter campaign that we shot. Mm-hmm.
And it's at some very nice mansion somewhere in Colorado.
Yeah, up in the mountains somewhere.
And Beyonce is sitting relatively close to you, and there's a child there.
Yes.
And this is after 11 o'clock at night. And she says, doesn't this look sexy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's crazy. That's probably the craziest thing I have ever heard about Beyonce. Okay? And the thing is what makes it dangerous is the fact that this is a person who is considered BFFs with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Okay? So this isn't an enemy. This is supposed to be a friend. Okay? Not only that, but he's a former NFL star. Okay? So he's famous, and he was a part of the Rockaware influencer campaign. Okay, so just look up his story, and like I said, I found it on Jason Whitlock, Fearless with Jason Whitlock, and it's very eye-opening and it's very shocking. It's very shocking because here's the thing: children and partying doesn't mix. Children and drugs and alcohol and partying does not mix. So the fact that he's seen children is crazy. And then what he says that she said was even more horrendous than what he's looking at. Okay? Because there's a lot of things that children should be involved in, like school, education, going to college, stuff like that. But you never I've never heard of a child being referred to what she referred to this child as. Are we serious right now? And so when, and everything is just hearsay, okay? Everything is hypothetical, okay? So don't take my shit for a grain of salt. But to hear a story like that, stories like that, people don't sit down and make stories like that up, okay? And the man happens to be, I believe, 47, I think. So he's a grown man who doesn't have time to be sitting up lying on people. Okay, so with the allegations about Jay-Z, that's why it's hard for me not to believe it. Because these allegations and these stories and stuff are coming out now. But what happened? Where were you then? You had such a concern, Larry, for these children that you saw around this party. Why didn't you do anything? And you know what? Alcohol is not a good reason not to be active in protecting children. I will let you know that. Okay? So yeah, if the story is correct, she's wrong, you're wrong, and everybody there is wrong and needs to go to jail. It's simple as that, baby. You can't sit up here and call yourself a truth sayer, or a truth talker, and not understand that your participation in the crime and being at the scene of the crime, you still going to have to go down with everybody else. And everything that I'm saying right now is pure hearsay. Okay? So, like I said, until the next time and until the next update, because it's going to be an update after another. But until the next time, this is it. This is what I found, and just look it up. Jason Whitlock, Fearless with Jason Whitlock. And by the way, Jason did a wonderful freaking interview, okay? It takes nothing away from the interview whatsoever. He's a really, really, really good interviewer, okay? So until the next time, this is Hard Chatter, and I thank you so much for listening.